This is the Telemetry Transportation Daily for October 9th, 2025, and I'm Sam Abu-Al-Samad, Vice President of Market Research for Telemetry. When Chevrolet opted to discontinue production of the Bolt at the end of 2023, they promised it would return by the end of 2025. The automaker has been trickling out some hints over the past 2 years, but we now finally have more details. Previously, there were two variants offered, the original Bolt EV hatchback and the 6-inch longer EUV that was branded as a crossover. For the revival, only the EUV is retained, although it's now simply called the Bolt, and it's a 2027 model. Aside from a refreshed front and rear fascia, the rest of the sheet metal is largely carried over from the prior EUV. However, all of the important hardware underneath has been replaced. Part of the reason it was discontinued was GM was selling the Bolt at a significant loss. None of the major components were shared with any other GM EVs. The updated model has adopted major elements of the current generation EVs, like the Equinox, and including the drive motor, power electronics, and electronic architecture. Unlike all other current GM EVs in North America, the Bolt will use lithium iron phosphate batteries that will be procured from a supplier for the next 2 years. The Ultium Cells battery plant in Spring Hill, Tennessee is being converted from nickel-rich cell production to LFP by late 2027. Until then, it seems probable that GM will get its LFP cells from LG Energy Solution plant in Nanjing, China. The new Bolt will take advantage of a cell-to-pack architecture and greater efficiency to increase the range from 247 miles to 255 miles, and charging will now be nearly 3 times as fast, peaking at 150 kilowatts. A charge from 10 to 80% is now estimated at 26 minutes, a significant improvement from well over 1 hour before. There is also support for bidirectional charging and vehicle-to-home capability, as well as over-the-air software updates. The launch edition will be available early in 2026 for $29,990, including the delivery charge, with a base LT trim coming later for $28,995. The top-end RS trim with the technology package and sunroof will cost $35,685. The new Bolt has a bit less range than the larger battery versions of the new Nissan Leaf, but also costs about $1,600 less and will likely have more range than the upcoming Leaf S with a smaller battery and probably a similar starting price to the Bolt. Thanks for listening.